Say and our first time once you're welcome. So about see I see like every day we do it back to back content. And once on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube, and then we give you all the best in terms of tactical analysis, post-match analysis, pre-match analysis. And I say on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. And someone subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the channel and turn on notification. Make sure say we share link and so subscribe to the channel now, and then of course in the notification share make sure so we choose all and so on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Now let us delve into the conversation that was on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. First of all, Chelsea for Arsenal, Baghdad Ballon told Ballon, and then the sporting directors not only unhappy about something. Chelsea for no everyone know be so crap, and it is the boy a friend of Joshua a champion. When say Chelsea for a young right backer or the Chelsea Academy. In fact, we're just 18 years of age. We were London, but into Ghanaian parents. In the I say Joshua Kofi a champion. Joshua Kofi a champion. Now, in the last few hours, reports about and they say Chelsea have frozen out a branch of Joshua Kofi a champion from playing for the Chelsea senior team, and then of course playing for Tima and the developmental team also. And in there, that's where Joshua Kofi champion and having some issues. Now, let me explain all of that to you. I'm sure you probably might have seen the news, but you don't know the backstory I await you with respect to Joshua Kofi champion, Chelsea for a catcher. And say until he signs a contract extension till 2030, they are not going to play him for the developmental squad and also for the senior side. Now, this is exactly what happened. Minim set for Kofi bebre. Ushe Chelsea team now. Nia Maresca on the field of play spot on. Into for a lot of people, they're excited with what Enzo Maresca but for others, they're a little bit worried and not so sure about the cost of the field because of the issues of contract of players. Players at Chelsea, Bemo, any Sunday man. Certain crop of people, and you're too happy with that stuff. Now, the latest one is Joshua Kofi champion. Now, more explanation. In terms of under 20 and under 21 right backs at Europe this year, Joshua Champion has been one of the players why a big part of the conversation for all the clubs in Europe that wants a right back. Now, a lot of them believe that he has quality ball winning ball, and so now, or he over 6 feet. He is technically good. He is physically also very, very good. On the kind of fullback you can bully off the ball, sir. Now, Chelsea planned for Joshua Champion last year, somewhere in January 2024. And Joe Schultz, and when Stanley Stewart now, they met Joshua a champion in Torag, essentially, and the papa. Now, I'm sure Mr. Champion and Mrs. Champion. The conversation they had was simple. I'm going to catch Josh said, social regimes, that's social Malo Gusto. On one level at playing at fullback, higher than on no Brent friend Joshua Champion, and he is younger. But they believe say the fitness of Reese and the fitness of Malo Gusto ain't said and the best. So they believe that with him, with time, he is going to go on and become a Chelsea number 1 or number 2 in terms of right back area 1. On signing contract extension at the time, contract at Chelsea for the Brent friend Joshua Champion on signing was up to 2024 or 2026, 2-year contract extension. Now, right after the Chelsea for the contract, Joshua Champion, not sign it to 2026. And check, and a Madrid for started said they were lurking around looking for a right back. Now, so about a week or 2 ago, maybe a story no has said Madrid for are eyeing a fullback, a player from Chelsea Academy, and they want to do everything. Now, in Madrid's quest to replace Abrante Feni Dani Carvajal, they know that there are some opportunities in the market. They know that there's their number 1 choice, there's number 2 choice, number 3 choice. Obviously, Alphonso Davies, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James, and the number 1 choices for that spot. But they know to say these players are maybe they won't sign the contract for them. They may stay in their clubs. Obi said Trent Alexander-Arnold and Slaughter kind of last few days said Trent wants to stay for Liverpool and he's not going to leave there. He is going to go on and play for team and friend FC Liverpool. And now he'll be throwing them out for Real Madrid. All those on-signing contract extension. Now, immediately Chelsea for one Abrantia, the friend Joshua Champion in Torrance, and then my name Papa Mr. and Champion in Comunivino. I'll sign this contract extension at Trigger. Now, Chelsea had given the boy assurances. Say, resumes crown or prepra. Intinasi se risi pra. Na say, Malo Gususu pra. One abe number one. Any coach in the Bekas. Then this happened. So Bekaya. Abrana Chelsea echo away to go and play. I think at the Vitality, one of those games. Na risi pra. Na Malo su pra. Omumi enu nyanya available. And at Chelsea starting with that game with Abrante Axel the Sassy at right back. Now, Obiani what happened? It didn't help the team. Chelsea struggled in the first half until the second half. Omodi to Sinadre Bia Yobe Fiifi CCB. No push Abrante Wesley Fofana. In that game, there was Abrante Joshua Champion in the team a travel call. Brighton Vitality one against Ballon, but he didn't play. Now. It was around this time that Joshua Champion parents started to go back to Chelsea. Sporting directors no more catch up say, "Moka see a banner baby." Now Chelsea call away to Bournemouth to Police pra, Malo pra. Still going to mama na Bobby. And then they koso. You ain't pitting from Fanem Kwana. You don't want him. What is your plan for the boy? And I Chelsea, Sporting directors, we have very very good plan for him. Now, enche be a company aboard the conference league. Into conference league, they say no. Chelsea be boni bebre into onyan to wase playoffs no bobi first two group stage games that is about one or two of them there is nothing for Abrante and Joshua Champion to go in there. Now Chelsea now began to sense say the boys entourage are beginning to position themselves to wait for an opportunity to move out of Stamford Bridge. And until Madrid, even Manchester United and a couple of other teams have asked questions about the boy that is called Joshua Champion. Now understand the baby at Chelsea Gina. Chelsea first point of call and they say Joshua Champion on ton and then ton a. They don't want to sell the boy. They know says a risk any honor. They don't want to spend extra money to go and bring in another right back. Almost Joshua Champion one. And like I said, technically they are open in a fullback in a right back Joshua Champion the Bema. Physically they are open in a fullback in a right back Joshua Champion the Bema. In terms of duels, winning duels, any aggressive aerial ground duels, everything that you want, Joshua Champion the Bema. In the mind of the Chelsea sporting directors, they don't want to let the young man go. They are bent on making sure that they keep Abrante and Joshua Champion in there. Now, immediately, almost said Madrid want to tap in on the boy, and other clubs want to come in. No, and I'm going to go back to Joshua Champion to my chance. Yeah, this as a master, this is a moving common. As a more catch him for say, Munya Madrid na come over. Ebi ama United crab be an opportunity to one more beko. But I catch him say Munya to Basie. Munya to Basie, mammy. Am I in Bernie everyone? Then it happened again. Now, Athletic for any Joshua couldn't come out about the new under 21 coach. And I can say, the way a new coach in the clue, new man, it's just like Enzo Maresca, the tactics, the physicality, what he emphasizes on Sunday morning, and it's just like Enzo Maresca. And he knows that there's nothing different. And when we say Chelsea for the same style of play throughout, after some interview, and Athletic for in the personal conversation could be like this champion say, now Crown. No Madrid for neka so many fullback campo mope, right fullback campo mope. Madrid, don't you want to go to Madrid? Are you not enticed by the Madrid project? Don't you think you should go on and then take the Madrid job? Now Madrid, we can push it for you. We can discuss with people, then their eye will come on you. Then we'll develop mental games over corner because Carvajal in the long term, I mean replacement for Madrid, any or Castilla, they want to buy somebody from elsewhere. Then Jose Champion's family's islets. It's okay. Madrid for Crampo Ebisa by your boy. Now Athletic wants to work on making sure he goes to Madrid. Chelsea were let in on this information. No more. Oma catch to say champion in a Busia for say, see, they won't let the boy play for the developmental squad. Let alone for him to come and play for the senior team. If someone is a champion, I sign a contract extension to 2030. And almost also report here, my FIFA say, Madrid tap in on or tap up on the boy, they will report them. They will take them to the court of arbitration spot. On Madrid, I just came from home. And boy in the family, any Chelsea, any happy about it at all. Like they catch on the last contract extension of Branch FN Joshua Champion. Obama the English under 21 side or with me ball right, with me ball left. The height is 1.85, somewhere around 6'2". Obama the English under 19. You were on the 5th of May 2006, or 18 years of age. Appearance for Chelsea this season: 3 goals, 0 assists, 1 yellow card, 0 second yellow, 0. The last game boy in there, about right back, right center back, and then left center back in there. He's a very, very good player, good utility player of Chelsea Academy, in Chelsea Youth side, Chelsea under 18, Chelsea under 21, and as a utility side, he has been there for a very, very long time at Chelsea. A Chelsea boy through and through. The market value at 300,000 per. Chelsea in some turn is don't get a lot from him, so they would want to keep him there and then cash in hugely on him. The home country, Medino Joshua Kofi, a champion, born in 2006, place of birth London. The height, like I did mention to you, the parents, if we gonna defender right back in there or joining. The first professional contract was July 2024. The last contract extension was January 3rd, 2024. And Chelsea Ekase Omubuafu said Joshua Kofi, a champion, looks like he wants to leave Chelsea, looks like he wants to get other options to go and play elsewhere, and they are not excited about it. They are not enthused. They want Joshua, a champion, to stay in the club. They want him to keep on playing. And then this is what the Athletic said: the situation of the player, a champion, is considered to be the priorities at Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea are very, very keen on keeping a branch friend Joshua, a champion. So Chelsea know how important it is to sort the situation. They absolutely don't want to lose the player on a free, but they want to keep the player. They want to trust the player. Now it depends on the contractor. Joshua, a champion. Chelsea have this feeling that these clubs are starting to move for a champion. Like I did mention, if you want to be included in a consistent pace as the part of the squad, it's important to extend the contract. This is a message from Chelsea. New Chelsea conversation are ongoing between Chelsea and Joshua Champion and Torajino. Like I said, they really, really want him to sign a contract extension. Athletic said Chelsea are angry, and then they've frozen him out of the developmental squad now, and even the senior squad. Like I said, Enzo Maresca and Yadi Obebono, if he doesn't play, if he doesn't sign a contract extension for Chelsea, it is at crossroads for the young boy. Champion has been frozen out of Chelsea and for the first team and under 21s until he signed a contract extension from the Athletic, already being targeted by high-profile clubs in the over January transfer. But Chelsea don't want to sell. They are still planning on negotiations to resume and remain optimistic. They want to keep him. In the summer, Chelsea regarded him as a third choice of the Chelsea right back. But stands now, he hasn't really gotten a lot of game time. A champion current deal expires in 2026, and the club have opened talks over an extension to secure the long-term future. But nothing has been finalized yet in terms of Joshua Champion and the players and what's going on at Chelsea Football Club. But Chelsea would want to extend the contract for Abantia, your friend Joshua Champion. Some madness and went on at the Santiago Bernabeu. Madness did go on. And what happened? It was my friend Real Madrid. Real Madrid. And on a big, big day, when they have to dictate the pace of the game, Omoye down by 2-0, shambolic defense and bomb in the first half. Madrid had to turn it around. Madrid essentially had to turn it around, and they did. They did it via a branch friend of Vinicius Junior, scoring a hat-trick. Just a few more days. Say, Ballon d'Or but Vinicius Junior looks like he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. He has given a performance to cement the Ballon d'Or win, giving a performance to literally usher him as an acceptance speech for the Ballon d'Or. In fact, immediately Vinicius started to take on the game by the scrap of its neck. I went into Twitter and I said, give the boy his Ballon d'Or. Give the boy the Ballon d'Or. And this isn't the first time in the calendar year Vinicius Ayedioye. You remember that second leg and even the first one at the Allianz Arena where Vinicius Jr. took the game by the scrap of its neck, turned it around for FC Real Madrid. He did same in the second leg at the Santiago Bernabeu when Madrid wanted somebody that they could fall on. It fell on a branch of Vinicius Jr. and then he turned the game on its head for them. Look at that run for the second goal from a branch of Vinicius Jr. From about 40 yards out, from about 20 yards out, the ball carrying, the dribbling, and in the directions of a branch of Vinicius Jr. It makes it difficult for almost any attacker to make sure they will stop him and then get the ball of him. And a branch of Vinicius Jr. really went in there and then got the job done. Into Vinicius Jr. scored that excellent goal, especially when Madrid were down. In the first one, he came up, Abrante friend Rudiger, and it started here. Then, of course, the second one did come in. And the third one from Vini, then Vasquez, then finally, Abrante, your friend Vinicius Jr. And Kofi, there is something at the Estadio Santiago de Bernabeu consistently. Real Madrid are finding ways to win games, even when they have not been convincing, even when they're too exciting, even when I'm on the best brand of football. In the first half, when he said, Madrid were issues in terms of defensive organization. In the first half, they tried to be defensively organized. They tried to hold on to their own. They tried to make sure that games not almost they'll be defensively really very resolute. But they conceded two goals. Two goals that was giving them, and they turning the game around. And then from there, they knew that they had to fight for something. And I've seen it several times. Yeah? Madrid against FC Bayern, I mentioned Madrid against your friend Chelsea, Madrid against Liverpool, Madrid against some of the best sides. When you least expect them to turn things around, when you least expect them, they will get the results in there. Madrid are able to do that, and that's exactly what they did. And then we at the Santiago Bernabeu, and like I did say, it came from Abrante Vinicius Jr. Me knew that. If the explanation was soon, and they say some spirit be or Madrid, and I'm born. Yes, I understand. The atmosphere at the Santiago Bernabeu, when the fans, begin to sense that the players are getting close to something, they can make it. Immeasurable. It is intense. It's literally difficult to play through that. And like I said, even some of the best managers, the most elite of them, Josep Guardiola, Thomas Tuchel, Jurgen Klopp, all of these guys have failed to manage it, control it, and get their players to be at a state where they can manage some of these things that Madrid throw at them. But what I'm trying to say is that now, in the grand scheme of things, there is always a tactical tweak. Even in when we match, Carlo Ancelotti tweaked it when he needed to tweak it. When time Madrid for a much more organized style of play, they weren't getting the result. He had to get to somewhere around the 65th, 78th minute. Then once Madrid got that first one from Abrante Rudiger, even behind your TV set from miles away, you can sense Madrid for not coming closer. And for me, I've said it several times, most of the clubs that go to Madrid away, games it started from last season. Leipzig, at some point in time, Manchester City in the knockout stage of the competition, Bayern Munich in the knockout stage of the competition. There are certain times where they fail to kill Madrid because Dortmund had a lot of chances. They were leading, took off their striker, brought on a defender. If you sit back and then you allow Madrid to have spaces in between the lines, they will hurt you. And that's exactly what they did. I've seen it several times with Thomas Tuchel last season, taking off Abrante and Harry Kane, allowing the game to go into the hands of Madrid, putting them to the sword, consistent pressure, forcing them backwards. Madrid definitely are going to hurt you if you allow them to do so. And that's exactly what happened at the Santiago Bernabeu. Madrid got the points, the 3 maximum points. I've said it several times. Yes, Madrid are good. It's the pure quality that they have. Carlo Ancelotti tweaks a few things and then he gets the results in there for them. But see, Madrid needs to be careful. These things, sometimes when it matters most, it may not come. Sometimes when you meet a team that is well organized, that controls the game better, that puts you to the sword early, it may be difficult to rally back and get the results when you don't get it. And of course, say you could ask Yema assist and a Marlon Escher first goal, and the second one Marlon assist to Beyond Gettins and a Dortmund Funyan 2-0, and then in the second half, 68 minutes, Abrantia, your friend Antonio Rudiger, man, 2-1, Vinicius Jr. 2-2, then of course Lucas Vasquez, 3-2, then Abrantia friend Vinicius Jr. 4-2, then last one Abrantia friend Vinicius Jr. making it 5-2 over there, and Madrid for them. Omejuma done exactly what they had to do, turned the game on its head around, done the exact job that they had to do, dictated the pace of the game, gotten the results as they went away to go and do that one in there. Of course, AC Milan earlier on in the day, they got a good win against Club Brugge. Excellent display at the San Siro. There was a lot of pressure on coach and friend Paulo Fonseca, and definitely they were expecting said they will respond and then team a friend AC Milan, started by a bunch of friend Christian Pulisic. Even when they went down by a goal, no workout for did come on. Tijani Reinders really dictated the pace of the game. And a team a friend AC Milan in our goals, as they've always wanted to get. Arsenal stayed at home. Bad news for them, and it's a Ricardo Calafiori. A not so good looking injury stance. Like you final confirmation now. But it looks as if it's a knee. Our friend Ricardo Calafiori looks as if we're prep, and then he cannot play over the weekend when Liverpool Arsenal got away to go and play against Liverpool. Aston Villa a top, almost a top. Aston Villa a top of the Champions League group stage. The Champions League. How do we say Champions League? League phase as it stands now. Champions League league phase. Aston Villa won 9 points. They have played 3, scored 6, conceded 0. Monaco Asher 3, Omaba 3, Omashe 9 goals, Omashe 4, and Omaba Hodam. And then of course in there, the only perfect team our the Champions League need as it stands now. Like a team, their friend Aston Villa, coached by Unai Emery. Unai Emery at the top of the Champions League phase. Girona by 2-0 Juventus in a game where we expected them to play on and then control the game and get the win as we wanted them to do. It was a dicey one for Tima, their friend Girona. It was the first goal of Undav getting the first one for them in there for Tima, their friend FC Juventus. I think it was the second one actually. Torre Ebi and a year Jumano, MRT, my friend Juventus in there. Cambiaso, Savona, more all in there. Juve went into this game with a lot of quality. Savona, Pierre Kalulu, Danilo, Inyatare, Cardinal, Cabal, Weston McKennie, Fagioli, and Kaplan Turam. There was Francesco Conceição, Dusan Vlahovic, any Yildiz, and of course, Demarovic was also in there. Then on the part of team, my friend, Stuttgart, they got a job done. Macam Sehone's team, excellent team, and then they got a job done against team, my friend Juventus. Wofi at the Allianz Arena. They didn't get that win. Juventus lose in the second one. PSV also at home to team my friend PSV Eindhoven. PSG versus PSV Eindhoven. Both of them at top of almost separate legs. But when they came home, PSV saw the first goal and later on Ashraf Hakimi assisted by Ruse. Ruse if you throw them. Marco Rio and Fiifi-Manfred, Fabian Reeves, sorry, and then Yasa equalizer, Emma team, your friend Ace, team your friend Paris Saint-Germain in the Real Madrid, like I did mention, Stormgrass also did lose to team my friend Sporting CP in the Champions League. And then the Champions League games, and also a lot of the Champions League games, Atalanta, Etnefi, actually Celtic, there is Brest versus Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid versus Lille, Barcelona versus FC Bayern Munich, Benfica versus Feyenoord, Manchester City versus Spartak Prague, RB Leipzig versus the Liverpool, and of course Salzburg versus team my friend Dynamo Zagreb. The big one is going to go on the Estadio Montjuic, and it's going to be FC Barcelona playing against team my friend FC Bayern Munich, one of the European football greatest rivalries, like we did say every time. Sebastian said Bayern, but yeah, they tend to get a job done. They tend to get everything that they want from games, and that's exactly what it looks like is going to happen in that game. And team my friend, Real Madrid, team my friend, Barcelona, against team my friend FC Bayern Munich. As the game goes on, as the flag team have been solid. Of course, on the other side, for team for Vincent Kompany, and also Onya the results in the German Bundesliga. Yes, he has dropped points, but in terms of performance or in terms of goals, about the free-flowing attacking football, it dictates the pace of games with a lot of width. On the other side, with Michael Olise and Serge Gnabry, whilst in between the lines, Kompany is not too sure about Jamal Musiala, but an important player for them. Barca have gotten some important players back with Pedri, Gavi, Dani Olmo, and a bunch of friend Frankie de Jong. So at home at the Montjuic, a free-flowing Barca side, very direct, very aggressive, runs the channels very well, wins duels now. Definitely, they are going to give team and friend FC Bayern Munich a lot of work to deal with. Atletico de Madrid, the last time they were away in the Champions League, they failed to win. This time, almost against the Lille team, Omar Real Madrid for a drop a point in the last time that they were out. Benfica betting a fee about team friend final Bruno large team. Benfica. There's Manchester City at home against Sparta Prague. Respect Man City. So they take the pace of that game and it gets the results from the RB Leipzig versus team friend Liverpool. Respect the RB Leipzig, and so bet now on them and your side results now. And then of course I'm gonna Liverpool or all the betting picks now, the Fiifi-Manfred channels now. So go in there and then go and get a job done. I'm asking the performance I call so at the Santiago de Bernabeu. That one from Abrantia friend Vinicius Jr. Does it mean say Abrantia friend Vinicius Jr. Monday he is going to get the Ballon d'Or, because it looks as if say he has dominated the game. When Madrid wanted him, needed him the most, no, he stood up, he rose up, and then he has been counted. And Abrantia friend of Vinicius Jr. It looks as if say he's going to be the guy that is going to win the next Ballon d'Or. No, wait to see how that's going to happen. So Vinicius Jr. Ebetini winning Ballon d'Or. And I say something was going to change for me. I think that he has done enough. He did it throughout the season. He has done it again, and he deserves the Ballon d'Or. He deserves some Ballon d'Or very, very, very much. Indeed, everybody who probably voted for him, I'm sure, say he'll get a job. That Uti Julian Balak said that's the job that's going to happen. Abantia, your friend of Vinicius Jr. is going to win the Ballon d'Or, and then everything is going to go on well for him in there. Of course, this is where we would have to draw the curtain on Fiifi-Manfred.